right, welcome back. Checking what's being reported in the dailies this morning. The Daily Nation, state travel ban that never was. And now, there was a circular by the head of public service which also limited delegation sizes for government officials. What austerity? The government's travel budget nearly doubled within 3 months of an October 2023 travel ban imposed to reduce wastage as globe-trotting public officials ignored austerity measures amid tough economic times. Now, this saw the state spend 7.05 billion shillings on local and foreign trips after the directive had been issued, which was a huge jump from 4.33 billion shillings. So before the travel ban, we had used 4.33 billion. But after the ban, skyrocketed 7 billion.
How do you explain
So
that?
I think it was a case of what to me, what I do.
What a-
Yeah, so it's a story you can read on page 7
Okay.
inside the Daily Nation. Now, more pain as new ID passport fees take effect. You remember you're heading to the Maldives for the...
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Uh-huh.
So you need to grab your passport early.
Although
No,
I have a passport already.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe just
You're safe
renewing,
then.
but 10
Then
years
you're
I
safe
have not
because,
yet elapsed.
Yes.
Yes.
It's because there are new prices which now have taken effect. So for the passports, ordinary passport, which is 34 pages, the old price was 4,500.
Yeah, that's
but
what I
now,
paid.
yes, now it's 7,500.
Almost double.
Almost double.
on.
Now, for the 50 pages, it was 6,000.
Uh-huh.
Now it's only 9,500.
Only.
Yeah, only. For the 66 pages, it was 7,500. Now it's 12,500, Bob. IDs. You remember taking an ID, it was, I think, free.
Yeah,
Actually, it
I
was
didn't
free.
pay anything.
Yeah, but now you will be charged 300, Bob, for the for the people taking it for the very first time.
For identity.
Identity. For the duplicate or replacement, in
Yes.
case you've lost it, it was 100, Bob, but now it's times 10.
Come on.
So it's 1,000, Bob.
Am I
only.
being punished
Yeah.
for being careless?
Now, identification reports, 300 was the old price. Now
Yes.
it's 1,000, Bob.
Oh my.
Yeah, for the birth and death certificates, for the birth, it was 50, Bob. Now you will pay 200, Bob. For the death certificate, it was 50, Bob. Now it's 200. For amendments of birth, death certificates, it was 130 shillings. It's now 1,000, Bob.
Oof.
Yeah, so,
Wow.
yeah, but it is well.
It is well.
It is well.
It is
Yeah,
well.
pay rise for 36,500 promoted teachers.
Wow.
Yeah, so they are laughing all the way to the bank.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow,
it's a good
wow,
a
wow.
good thing for the 36,500 promoted teachers. They have been promoted to various job groups following interviews which were conducted in December and January. So it's a good one for them. I also see MPs increase own budget by 2 billion shillings. Parliamentary Service Commission said it required more money to facilitate legislative work. Committee also proposes to raise executives 2024-25 allocation by 50 billion shillings. All right. Talanta Hela Stadium is a PPP project, Sports PS Toom says. However, PS asks for more time to give details of how much construction will cost. I also see Arteta delighted with impact of Arsenal's summer signings. Man City wary of Copenhagen despite healthy lead. That's a story you can read on page 39. Yep,
All
that's
right.
in the Daily Nation.
The Daily Nation. Let me
Yes.
just skim through quickly on the Standard. I see the very first thing that has been given preeminence on the top page is Raila faces staff queries from Azimio. In a sport, Azimio principals carpet Odinga in a tense summit meeting where the coalition leader was hard pressed to explain why he snubbed the party bosses on his African Union Commission job bid and how he reached a sort of a handshake with Ruto to a point of earning government support. This is something interesting because it seems like Raila alienda kivyake tu, but the Azimio, the team behind him, they're like, ulitucheza bana. You did not tell us what you are planning.
In Kenyan politics, I still insist.
Yeah.
Usiweke kwa roho.
Aki.
Yeah, utaumia.
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 I think even the politicians themselves need to be told that.
Yes, because these things,
Oh my my
have been
God.
happening ever since, from time ya multi-party democracy. Sio tu imeanza. Yeah, inaitwa interests.
Yes, interest. I mean, you do notice that Raila has been on the top page for I don't know how long.
Yeah, Moses Kuri actually said when he grows up,
Yeah.
he wants to be Raila Odinga.
As
Because
relevant.
he said the elections for the
Yeah.
AU position
Yes.
will be in February 2025.
Come on.
So for 1 year, we'll be talking about Baba.
This particular thing.
Baba.
And we have to bring thing. And I see here, Raila Odinga asked us as Azimio leaders to remain united because he's still here in Kenya for another 1 year. And that the issue of transition can be dealt with once he gets the position. Oh my. Very interesting. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But on the top page as well, I see when Sweet Kane ruled in a Western dead economy. Again, a special report on pages 16 and 17. Yesterday, we covered some of the businesses that have gone down, big companies that have gone down in Nakuru. And I see here dead economy when Sweet Cane ruled in Western. That's another one. And it's a special report also shame of art and tribalism. Something yes, that two are coming back with the issue. And I invite only. In fact, it is two onlys. Only invites only.
Yeah.
Okay, Mashogu promises to restore full capitation after principal's outcry is on page 4. Education CS admits that the amount had come down from 17,000 to 17,000 from 22,000, and he attributed this to the tight fiscal space the ministry was operating on. In other news, I see here that AU bid was my plan, not Ruto's, as many think. Raila to Azimio leaders. So Raila is definitely getting back to the Azimio leaders. He was nudged by the former Nigerian president, Obasanjo. He asks, Prince Amali Popote, Yuko, for the next 1 year, he's still here. Two brothers gun drama in police bosses. That's also a story that is covered on page 10, and you can have a look at it in more detail as well. And looking at the back page, which is the sports page, I see Copenhagen. You are next. Okay, I see champions resume Champions League defense when they welcome Copenhagen. The citizens boast a 2-goal advantage heading into this contest. Arsenal boss Arteta happy with Arsenal's new signings. I see that. And of course, on page 30, some school games here. Ngia Girls, St. Mary's Yala, and Maseno School lead chase for regional slots. I see Siaya County games will be hosted at Siaya Medical Center. Maseno School keen to get back to the nationals after last year's pain. You can look at
front page. Kenya plan to sell old rail as scrap triggers 286 billion shillings fight. RVR is seeking compensation in London arbitration. Consortium's 25-year concession terminated in 2017. Then you remember this case of robbery. The Wells Fargo has offered to pay back 80 million shillings in Quickmart cash robbery saga. So security firm Wells Fargo has admitted fault in November 2023 heist that saw its employees steal 94.9 million shillings while transporting the cash to a bank in Nairobi. So Wells Fargo is offering to pay back 80 million shillings in that robbery saga. I also see this is what COP, NCBA, Family Bank top customer experience poll. Cooperative Bank of Kenya, NCBA, and Family Bank have been ranked top by the Kenya Bankers Association. Then I see this is business deals recover on declining prices, improving shilling. That's on page 4. that is in as far as the business daily is concerned.
All right, beautiful. Oh, it's actually just a few minutes to the top of the hour at 8 a.m. Remember, we have an amazing conversation coming up. But first of all, let us check out the video of the day and then we'll come back and talk about it.